Hi, welcome to your stretch and restore class of the week. I'm going to be using a bar or chair support. I really recommend maybe a countertop if you don't have a regular ballet bar at home. So a countertop that's going to be a little more weight bearing I'm going to do some exercises and stretches using the bar. So we're going to just start without the bar, without that support, starting with your feet wider than those hips to begin. So toes are turned out, just taking some nice big breaths. Open and plie. Big stretch up and down. Knees turned out in line with those toes. And down. A few more. Big breath in and out. A couple more times here. Up and down. One more. Next one. At the top, we're gonna hold right here. You're sitting your seat down and back. Down and back. Step back, left foot. Down and back. Step back, right foot. Just finding that balance. Add a little hinge. Reaching forward, long spine. Lift up and back to the chest. Really engage your core muscles. Just lift the heart. Not putting any pressure in your low back. Press the palms. Last couple like this. Step back and hinge. One more time. Next one, hold that hinge forward. Melt into your legs. Roll it up to the spine. Keep your feet wider than the hips. Let's take that right arm across your chest. From here, a little lean to the right, look up over the shoulder. And again. Feel a stretch of the waist across the shoulder into your upper back. One more time. Inhale, exhale. From there, we're gonna take those arms, bring behind your left arm, and then lift the chest. Lower. Those fingertips up for 2, down for 2. Up. Feel this open through your upper back. One more time. Out of that, bring that right arm over your head. Gently pull a little below the elbow, over and up for 2. Lift up and over. Look under and up with your focus. And again, over for 2. Come up for 2. One more time. Out of that, turn your right toes out. Reach your left arm up. Flat back over. Bending your back knee. Bend and stretch. Take a bend. Extend. Feel this length at the back of your right leg. One more time. From there, turn your left toes forward. You're facing side. Feel those legs triangular shape. Try to square your hip to the front. Right hand down, reaching up with your left. I'm sorry, that's your left hand. Reach up with your right. Look towards the hand. Take a stretch there. Lowering back down, hang your head heavy. Open to the front. Or your back wall there. And then fold it back over. From there, take both toes forward. Little sways back and forth. Release tension in your neck. Last couple here. Hang the head heavy. Soften your knees. Really hang your head heavy to roll up. Head should be last to lift up. From there, hook that left arm across. Looking over to the side. Bend left knee. Extend for 2. Look over your shoulder. Feel your waist stretch a bit here. Through the upper arm. Through the shoulder. One more time. From there, arms come down. Left arm behind the right. Lift those fingertips up. Open the chest a bit and down for 2. Really opening up in your upper back here. Couple more times up. 2, down, 2. One more time. From there, bring that left arm over your head, bend it. Gently lift up and over and side bend. Let's bend the knee with that bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. One more time. Then from there, your toes turn out. Reach up the right arm. Take a flat back over. Melt into the leg. Bend the back knee. And extend. Another bend. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. And again, really keeping the tension out of the neck, shoulders. Let's take those toes, the back toes straight forward. Feel those legs more of a triangle. Try to drop the hip. Level the hips and back more. Abdominals just lightly engaged. Reaching open towards the front leg. And again. Open stretch. Look towards your hand. Melt into it. Last couple here. Big breath. Your head just can go long for the ride. And then hold. And other hand reaches up. Find your balance there. And release. Both toes go forward. Little sway side to side. Hands are going to go to the floor. Bend your knees and extend. Bend. Open those hips up a little bit more. Really drop your seat heavy. And hold. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Next time, turn your toes out. Hands are going to come to our thighs. And then alternating right and left shoulder. Go a little twist through the waist. Last few right here. One last nice push here. And your legs opening. Then roll on up through the spine. Squeeze inner legs together to come up. And then head over to your bar support. So we're going to have one hand to the bar. You are going to be pretty close to the bar, and that inside leg's coming in front. So bring the front foot to the back foot. Then from here, we're going to take a nice big reach, a little twist into your support. Reach up, look to your hand. Open your heart. And again, into the support. Reach, look towards your hand. Last couple times. Just keeping those legs pulled in and up. And open. One more. Next, elbow to the waist, your knees bend. And then you're going to reach up over into the bar. Feel your waist. Lengthen between the ribs and the hips. Again, down. Up and over. One last time. Reach. From here, you lower the front heel. Your back leg is extended. Reaching up into that bar there, you're going to take a nice hinge forward, back leg lift, planche, and then lift your chest. Down slow, leg lifts as your chest lowers. Feel the bottom leg pulls up on that standing side. One more time there, hold the next one, hold that leg up. Maybe fold those hands to the floor and release your neck. Little pulses up at the top of that top leg. Look towards your knee. From there, we're bending that standing knee. Drop your toes, find your bar, and then bring it up. Lift up out of your chest. And back. Now we're going to brush this leg forward up onto your chair. If it's a bit of a hard surface, you can always take the hands below here, underneath the ankle, or put something underneath like a towel. Arm, bring it up overhead. Take a bend in the knee and stretch. Plie, bend, and stretch. Again. Get a little deeper, feeling long back of the knee. Pull up behind the kneecap. And then fold over And slowly bring it up. Again, fold over, 2, 3, 4, and up. 2 more, reach out over the leg. This is a good place where you could be on a countertop if the chair is bothering you, so it's a little more weight bearing. And up. From there, we're gonna reach to the back, looking towards your hand. A little flexion through your front foot, if that feels nice. Back. Last couple times. Lift up out of the waist. Keep your hips squared front. Bringing it back to the front. Now you're gonna turn to your bar. Your standing foot's gonna turn out. Find where you feel your shoulder, hip, and ankle line up on top of one another. Let's start with a softening of the standing knee and a stretch. A plie bend and stretch. Again. Now side stretch over to the leg. Up. Plie. Get a little deeper. Take it up and over. Lift. Plie. 2 more. Ooh, nice and fluid. One more time. And a plie. Stretch. This one, can you just hold it? Open your heart, reach back. Bring it back over. And come up. From there, float that leg off the floor. Take a couple bends and extends. Knees in line with the toes. Bend. Stretch. Let's try to go a little deeper with that bend all the way down. Knees in line with your toes. Lower your heels. And stretch. Pull up in the inner legs. Down. And then heels lower. And stretch. On plie. 2 more. Down. Knees in line with toes. Bring it up. For 2. One more time. And then hold the top. Let's take your chair support to the other side. And then beginning the whole series to the other side. Your inside leg comes forward to fifth position. Then lift your heels, bring the front foot forward to meet the back foot. Susu up. Then we're gonna just lift, reach through your fingers. Take it into the bar. And then up, looking to the hand. And again, into the bar, open for 2. So feeling those legs strong, and reach. Last time right here. Good, and open. Next, change, bend your knees down, and then reach up over into the bar. Feel the space between the ribs and the hips. Down. 2, bring it up and over. 2 more times, a little bit deeper in those legs. Strengthening, but really stretching and fluid through the movement. Last one. Now from here, you drop the front heel, back leg extends, arms forward, lift out of the waist and chest, penché down. And come up. Pull up behind the standing knee. And then reach. Leg lifts up and back, not about that height. Nice form, so everything moving is one unit. The upper body and the lower body. Torso's lowering as the back leg lifts. On your next one, let's hold the bottom. So hands come to the floor. That leg lifts, open your top hip. Activate your seat to do a few pulses up. Release tension in your neck. From there, bottom knee is gonna bend. Lower your toes. Carefully coming up, find your support. Lifting on up through the torso. And inhale, exhale, take a punch or lean back, vertebra back. Bring it back up. Then your back leg is gonna swipe forward. So just be careful to bring it up and onto the bar, onto the chair. Put a little cushion under if you need, maybe a towel if it's a sharper chair. So we're gonna bring this top arm up, overhead to fifth. Take a plie and stretch. So standing leg, bend and extend. So getting a little bit deeper behind the back of this working leg on top. And then again, bend and stretch. Lift up and over, melt into the leg. Bring it up, reach out and over. Come up for 2. Again, up and over the leg. Stack the spine. Another one here. From there, this arm going to the back, lift to the hands. Bring it forward. Take it to the back. We can add a little flexion through that front foot if it's feeling okay on the ankle. And back. Front. Feel it spiral through the waist. Should feel so good. The back of the leg. Then we're going to be facing the bar. You might need to shift the bottom foot. Feel your hip bones level. Drop that leg that's on top's hip. And then stack the whole standing side of the body. Bending at the standing knee. Extend. Again, a bend. And a stretch. Last couple like that. Get a little bit deeper up the inner thigh. Pull up in the back of that kneecap. And stretch. Now a big power ball over to the leg. And then plie. Lift up and over. Pull up behind your standing side knee. Again, a countertop might be better if you don't have a stable bar at home here. And bend. Wonderful one. Last time. Hold. Open to the back. Open your heart to the ceiling. Bringing it back to center. We're going to float that foot off the bar. Take it to first position. And nice long spine. Take a plie. Stretch. Bend. A stretch. Bend. And stretch. Hold straight this time. Let's send your toes straight forward. Sliding one foot back. Aim your hips front. Tuck your tailbone under a bit if we're arching in that back. Turn your feet out. Feel stretch in the calves in parallel and then in turn out. I want you to drop it down lower here towards the floor. Front foot turned out. Come down to the floor, maybe to your elbows. Bring it up. Front toes forward. Back toes lift. Reach back forward. The foot. If this feels good, hold or square shoulders, hips front. Feel the front of that hip flexor long. Maybe the other hand comes up to meet the foot. Open the heart. Really extend your front leg, flex your toes back. Now we'll lift into the legs. Turning to face front, toes forward. Walk your hands forward here. Feel this inner thigh stretch. Slide out your foot a little bit more if you don't feel this up the inside of the leg. Turn to face that leg again. Bring it back to the bar. Hold that. Feel the hip flexor one more time. Tuck your toes. Lifting up with the front leg arm. And hinge back. Feel the front of the hip longer, lengthening out. And then step it forward and switching sides. Other footsteps back. First start with that calf stretch. Get those hip bones to aim to your front. And then turn out slightly here. Still feeling the stretch of the back leg. A gentle slide down to the floor with the back knee. Hands can float to the floor if this feels good, hold, or get down a little bit lower. Open up outer C-tip. Then from there, take your toes, send them forward. Back knee or back toes lift, knees on the floor, reach for the foot. If this feels good, just hold it. Feeling the front of the hip, front of the thigh, or square shoulders, hips to your front. Push your foot to your hand a little bit further back, and then option to grab with the other hand. Open the heart in front. Keep aiming hip forward and down wherever you are. Feels good up the front of the hip flexor. When you let go of the back foot, extend your front leg. Flex the toes back, melt into that leg. Walk the hands over a bit towards the leg. And from there, we're going to turn and face, you can go ahead and face whichever way you can see here. The knee lowers, and you drop it down. Feel inside of the leg. I'll take that so it's not touching off. Positioning, inside of the leg long. Slide the foot out further if you need that. Next, angle your mat, or you can see me here. Come to your hands, your knees. We're gonna round our spine, scoop the belly in and up, looking towards your navel. And then when you arch your back, bring the heels to the seat and lift the chest. Lower your knees. Again, scoop the belly in and up. And then arch the back, lift the heart. Again. Shoulders down, chest lifts, heels to the seat. Last time. Arch to the back. Now this time sit to child's pose. So you're sitting your seat to your heels, reaching forward, release your neck. Open or walk your hands over towards one side. Put the hand on top of that hand. So you can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. And then switch. Walk your hands to the other side. Top hand comes on top. Feel stretched down side of the back. Reaching forward. Thread one arm underneath, drop the shoulder, look towards the ceiling. Feel that up through the shoulder to the upper back and the neck. And then change. Inhale, exhale, thread under. And then release out of that. Tuck your toes here to tabletop position. Toes tucked, lift your hips high, drop your heels low. Now you're gonna roll through your spine to a plank position. Bend at your elbows. Lift your chest. Take a breath there. Inhale, exhale, toes tucked, hips high, heels low. Feel strength through those hands, those wrists by spreading your fingers. And then shift your weight forward. Bend your elbows to the back, lower your chest. Lift your chest. Tuck your toes. Hips high, heels low. One more time. This time lower your chest to the floor. Hold there, elbows wider. Lift your heart. Take your focus to one side, drop the shoulder. And to the other side. Center, extending your arms forward. Bend your right knee, reach for your right foot. Half bow pose. Kick foot to hand, lift the chest. And release. Other side. Inhale, exhale, lift. Finish in full bow pose. And this is your last stretch of the day. Take a big breath here, open through your chest, your heart. And release back to child's pose. You can just hold in child's pose if that feels good for your body. A couple last big breaths. And then roll up when you're ready. Thank you for joining me for your stretch and restore. And I'll see you next time at the bar. Have a great rest of your day.